think I'm live. Hello, everyone. Hi, it is Ayana, your coach. Okay, it looks like I'm live now. Sometimes Facebook is a little confusing. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello, LinkedIn. Hello, Instagram. Hello, world. Happy Sunday. I am so excited to be coming live to you early this morning. And I hope that you all are getting ready to enter your week feeling good and hopeful. Because I know sometimes we enter our week feeling like, why is my week starting up? So I thought that I would come live with a message today because it really inspired me. I read a bunch of quotes. I read things that probably does not sound too far fetched because I talk sometimes like a quote book. But one of the things that I came across my plate today that I was like, okay, I need to share about this was this quote by Nido Qubein. Your present circumstances don't determine where you go, they merely determine where you start. And I love this so much. So I thought I would talk about it today because, it is very normal. And I as a coach who has coached hundreds of people, okay, and I was at a company where I was helping women who wanted to get their tech certifications, and I was coaching them, and I've coached, you know, people at Stanford, people working at Stanford, and I've coached people in my business, and time again, one of the biggest struggles that comes up is that when people are trying to move forward in their lives, in their professional lives, or in their personal lives, they can feel stuck because they're worried about where they're starting, right? It's how can I possibly accomplish that goal, right? How could I possibly, start a business? How could I possibly get that job that I really want? How could I possibly transition careers? How could I possibly lose weight or eat healthy, right? Because of where I'm starting. And this quote is so powerful because it's so real and true. So many of us get tripped up by where we are, right? And so we're nervous to take action. We're nervous to start, but your present circumstances only tell you where you're starting from, right? They don't tell you where you're going to go. And what's so powerful about that is that when you are able to really understand that and live that and give yourself grace. It's what we've been talking about the past couple of weeks. It's about giving yourself compassion, accepting yourself where you are right now. And when you are able to accept that the sky's the limit of possibilities, anything opens up to you. It's a critical thing to understand. Just because I'm starting here doesn't mean I have to end up here or stay here for life. But you have to be able to see that. You have to be able to believe that you can climb out of your circumstances in order to make change. And I'll tell you this in my own personal life. I know this firsthand because, okay, a lot of you guys, if you've been following me for a while or if you're a friend, you know that a few years ago I lost 50 pounds, okay, and I was able to keep it off. And one of the things, I tell this story quite a bit because it is hilarious to me that I've become a poster child for healthy eating because I was a hot mess. Okay. I was eating whatever came my way. I tell people this all the time. I'm both Haitian and my mom is from the South. So I was eating a lot of good, not so good for you food. And I was like, what is a portion? I was like, I don't understand any of that. And then finally, I started to have some health issues to where I needed to actually work on eating things differently. And it took me years to get my healthy eating together. Okay. And then finally, one day it just clicked. Part of the reason why it was such a struggle was because I was beating myself up, right? I kept, for so long with our goals, we do this kind of without even realizing it. For so long with my goals, I was really looking at where I wanted to be. I was comparing myself to others. I was looking on social media. I was looking at the people around me who already had those goals. And I was like, why can't I just get there, right? I was beating myself up. And then finally, I got to this place where, it was when I was in coaching school and we all had to coach each other. And I had to do my work. I had to kind of realize how much I was beating myself up, how hard I was being on myself. And then I was finally able to just say, you know what? Let me just release all of that. Let me just give myself permission to start where I am, to be a newbie, okay? To be brand new to this, okay? To understand that my present circumstances don't determine where I go. They just merely tell where I start from. And I gave myself permission to make mistakes. And then little by little, inch by inch, I made progress. And it was incredible and amazing. And it was one of the most liberating things I've ever done. And I was able to, inch by inch, now I default to eating healthy. Okay? Sometimes to my sadness, if I if I eat like a piece of cake or something, I'm like, ooh, geez, that's too sweet. Okay, or if I try to eat some of my old candy bars or whatever, Snickers, okay, I'm like, it's too sweet. My taste buds don't like it anymore. So it is possible to get to this place, but you just have to take it inch by inch. And same thing for my business. Same thing for my professional career. I mean, I can remember so many times in life, and this doesn't mean that I still don't have these feelings. It's just, what happens over time is you develop a toolkit to be able to deal with it. Okay, so but you want to come to this place of peace and self acceptance with yourself. Recognize that we all start out in the beginner phase. Everyone who you look around at on social media, and please stop looking around. If you're looking around at social media too much and judging yourself by that barometer, take a little break from it, okay? That'll help tremendously with your goals as well. It'll stop you from comparing yourself to everybody. But if you are someone who looks around at other people's wealth or career or jobs or health or fitness levels, and you're judging yourself based on that criteria, remember that everyone starts in the beginner phase. Everyone does. Okay? So give yourself that permission. It's not about where it's about where you are starting right now. Give yourself permission to be that beginner. Give yourself permission to start here. Start today. Okay? You got this. You absolutely can do this, okay? You are all you need to get things done and to keep things moving. And if this is something that you struggle with, reach out to me, okay? I'm here to support. I got your back. I have a coaching business. I've helped hundreds of people overcome and reach their goals. We all need a helping hand. That's what I needed, okay? And by doing that, I was able to get to my goals a lot faster, all right? Oh, and with that said, I am so excited. The past couple of weeks, I've been telling you all that I have this amazing course coming up on Udemy, okay? And it's going to be all about exactly these things, right? Why being kind to yourself is so critical for your success, okay? And you've heard me for the past 3 weeks now talking about all of these different themes. So next week, I know I said this week it'd be done, but shockingly, making the course is taking more time than I thought. So I'm being kind to myself. I'm giving myself permission to pull it out another week, okay? And so next week you will get information about it. It's going to be amazing, and I'm so excited. I'm combining some of the best tools that I've spent hours and hundreds of hours perfecting and crafting and editing and working on with hundreds of people. And so you know that you're going to get a good product, okay? You're going to get something that people have raved about and has really helped people make change in their lives. So I cannot wait for you all to check it out and try it. So see you all next week. Go into this week giving yourself peace, kindness, and self-acceptance. You deserve it.